Right, the car is almost finished. I am taking this M240i on a racetrack in exactly 48 hours from now. It's going to be a blast, but we've got a lot to do. But you see, the issue with this car is we've got a few things to do. There is a noise limit on this track day, and I have no idea if this M240i is going to pass the noise limit, so we've got to do that. We're also stripping out as much weight inside the car as possible. I want to make this thing as light as I can. So I say we hop back in the car, we get back to a reasonable place to actually take the seats out because I can't do it here. We find out how much weight we're actually saving, and we also perform the noise test to see if this car is going to be below the 100 decibel limit. If this car produces a sound over 100 decibels, we can't go on track, and everything I've done to build this car to a somewhat track build will be useless. The reason we're doing this sound test on the exhaust system is for one particular reason. Last year when I went on this particular racetrack, the sound limit is 100 decibels, and on my M235i, it created 101 decibels, and thankfully the guy was a nice guy and he let me off. But what I don't want to do is go this year and have someone who's a little bit more strict, or get a different guy and the car blows over 100 decibels and then it's game over. So I'm making sure this year that we are definitely under that 100 decibel mark to make sure everything is solid. And some of you may be thinking the same thing I'm probably thinking right now. Why am I just taking my rear seats out? It's probably going to make absolutely no difference on track. And you know what? The difference taking these rear seats out is going to make absolutely no difference. I know the car's not going to be any faster, but there are a few reasons of why I'm doing it. I'm going to list two reasons. One, we will measure how much the seats actually weigh and find out how much weight saving we are actually saving. The other reason is this exhaust is pretty quiet, purely for the track regulations, and I would like to hear a little bit of the exhaust noise, and with the seats removed, you can hear a bit more. Right, so I know that to do this, we pull these two down, push these in. Oh, my rubber's come off as well. How inconvenient. What is the procedure for removing these? I do not know. So I'm going to do some Googling. So I have figured it out. We've got to actually remove the side bolsters, and then we've got some Torx bits to remove. I know this is going to be so pointless, but it's all worth a try in the game of weight saving. Well, I think I've saved myself about 10 grams so far, which is just great. If you guys knew the amount of times that I got the wrong Torx bit, I've been back and forth to my toolbox 6 times. Right, hopefully this one isn't going to be as tight. No, it wasn't. Hooray. So the man on YouTube said that these slide out. So on a scale of 1 to 10 of how useless was this operation, to be honest, I'm not too sure, because these, surprisingly or not, they're actually quite heavy. I don't know if these are metal backed or if they're wood backed, but they're pretty heavy, so I think I'm doing at least a little bit of weight saving. The parts now are removed. I'm keeping the bottom cushion in because apparently that doesn't really weigh a lot, but we've got the side bolster cushions removed, and also the main thing I wanted to, which was the actual backs of the seats, they're removed. Have I saved a lot? Well, according to Google, we're saving about 20 to 25 kilograms, which in reality isn't really that much, but we'll see what it plays when we actually go on track. Quick reveal of what the back of the car currently looks like. You can see it's looking a little bit bare. I haven't gone to the extent of removing this because this is literally just padding and cushion, so there's no real point. At least you've got easy access to my fire extinguisher though. The reason I haven't removed any more from the car is because I do want it to actually be comfy, and it's not a full race car spec. I just wanted to see by removing a little bit of unnecessary weight if it made any difference. The time has come then. Let's get this car warmed up. Here's what we've got to do. We've got to hold the test meter half a meter away from the exhaust pipe. All right, we've got the meter. I'll actually put on screen the exact information I have found out regarding the noise limit for the cars on the track day. However, we've got to hold this half a meter away from the exhaust tailpipes, keep it there, and we've also got to rev the car to 4,500 RPMs. And if this thing goes over 100 decibels, this car isn't going on track, and we've got a big problem. I'm going to set you guys up at the rear of the car. I'm going to place this half a meter from the exhaust. I'm going to hop in the car, rev it up to 4,500, and just hope that this thing doesn't go over 100 decibels. If it does, I'm going to be a little bit sad. Here we go. I've got this thing on. Again, I don't know how accurate this is going to be, but it's going to hold the max decibel reading that this thing measures right now. So I'm going to place it what I think is about half a meter away, which I would say is about there. I'm going to get in the car. Let's hope for some good news. dear. Either this thing is incredibly wrong or we have an issue, because we've blown 112.2 decibels. That's not great. That's really not good. Now, I did do that test in sport mode. I was trying to do a worst case scenario. So let's go into Eco Pro and see if this has any effect on what this reading is. I'm going to reset it. Let's get in the car and try again. Right, we are inside the car this time. Let's try Eco Pro. Again, I'm doing this in neutral. Let's raise it up and try again. 3, 2, 1. Well, let's see if I've had any better luck this time around. How can it be louder? 113.9. How is that possible? This thing must be wrong. After numerous attempts, the lowest I can get it down to is 110.3 decibels. This is myself editing the video now, and I'm just thinking to myself how this M240i somehow created 113 decibels on that meter. What I'm going to do for you guys now is play a few clips of my straight-piped N55 engine. This was a full custom exhaust, and this car, with the same tester, somehow created 115 decibels. So only 2 decibels louder. I'll run the clips, and I want you guys to let me know in the comment section if you think my M240i is going to make it on track, because this M235i did. We've successfully saved some weight in the M240i. Is it going to make a difference on track? I doubt it. Is it for fun and games? 100%. I'm going to be on track in 48 hours. So if you guys want to see that video, which will be the next video posted on the channel, make sure you subscribe. It's completely free and you won't miss the upload. Anyway, that's pretty much it for today. This is going to be cool to see. If you guys want to see me on track, then make sure you're subscribed. That way you won't miss any videos at all. Apart from that, thank you guys very much for watching today. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye for now.